So we're here at St Chad's School over in the Diocese of Chester with Kath, and you're the head teacher.
That's right.
You were telling me you've been here for, what, 2.5 years?
Yes, so I've been here 2 years as head, and before that, very briefly, as deputy.
That's brilliant. And you're surrounded by friends, an old friend and a new friend. So Callum, you're the vicar here.
I am.
That's brilliant. And you spent a bit of time in school?
I spend a little bit of time in school.
Quite a lot.
It's good fun.
And Callum, tell us why that's important to you.
Well, A, it's a delight, but B, to come and talk about Jesus with the children, and they're so receptive and they join in and they just long to hear the gospel story. But more than that, they actually live it out in their everyday life, and it's a wonderful opportunity.
Yeah. And Kath, why do you enjoy having the vicar in?
So for us, Callum brings something extra to our worship and to our community, and he shares that love of God with our children, and they love going over to church. They love having the opportunity to look round, and they have their RE lessons over there with you, don't they? So Callum's done baptisms before for them. They've had to go in the pulpit. They've worn new robes, haven't they? They've done absolutely everything. But it's lovely because the church is so open to them. It's their building, and that's how they see it. And also Callum's theirs. He's part of our family, and it's always, oh, fantastic, Reverend Callum's here. And so that knowledge of the love of God coming not just from us but also from the church is so important.
And the way they live it out really matters. Now, I said you had two friends because Archbishop Stephen, the Archbishop of York, is with us as well. And Archbishop, we didn't have to twist your arm to come today because I know this really matters to you as well. Why are schools so important in the church and in the country more widely?
Well, I mean, I think of the church as an ecosystem, and in any healthy ecosystem there's diversity, and therefore a church school is, as far as I'm concerned, just as important as a parish, just as important as a chaplaincy. It's part of what the Church of England does. But when I see schools working in partnership with their local church, I mean, it's win-win for the school and for the church and for the wider community. So it's done my heart good to be here today, and it's been very, very inspiring to see what you're doing in this wonderful school, but also to see the way Callum is part of the school family, obviously loved and known by the children.
Very much so.
But this is good for the kingdom of God.
And we've had a bit of a treat this afternoon. We've done collective worship, as you'd expect, but Archbishop, you've presented some Archbishop of York Leadership Awards.
Yeah, which has been very inspiring. So we have this thing, the Archbishop's Leadership Award, and hundreds of schools and young people get involved each year, but I very rarely actually get to hand out the certificates. So that was really nice for me. And again, it's another sign of what this school and many schools are doing, which is to help young people achieve their potential, to exercise leadership, and it's great to see that happening here.
I think it was really special for our children as well that, you know, we've done the Archbishop's Young Leaders Award before, but to actually have it presented by you was like a really special moment for them, and also they're seeing a leader in action, which is good for them as well as an influence.
And talking of leaders, we've then obviously spent some time with your fantastic staff.
Yes.
And with your governors. And if you're watching this and you don't know about being a governor at a church school, but you think that might be something you'd like to explore, then please do talk to us, because it's a really vital role. And actually finding people to do that's more and more challenging.
It's harder and harder, yeah.
Kath, you're doing an amazing job here. If we can pray one thing for you, what would you like us to pray for the school?
I think always for all of us as a family together, that we grow together in the love of God, and that our children know that they're loved by us and they're loved by God. That's the most important thing for us.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for all you do. Archbishop, thank you for your time today. And Callum, bless you in the work you do here in this community. It's great to do that in partnership, all four of us together.